Hey guys. So, snagged up on my backpack. Sorry. I'm here at Times Square. We came here civilian, but I'm recognizing, oops, wrong way. I'm recognizing a lot of our police escort from earlier, so we obviously didn't shake them. It's about 3 or 4 minutes before 2, and I don't know, so either they followed us here or they just know that we come here at 2 o'clock every Saturday for the People's Alarm. Beautiful day here at the steps on Times Square. There was a little bit of sprinkling, a little bit of mist earlier, but now it's sunny. It's beautiful. So anyway, soon enough things will start here. I think I'm actually going to stay here at the bottom of the steps and get a good view of this. Yeah, and when I first got here, there were a couple of cops, but now I'm recognizing a lot of them. I don't know their names yet, but some of these folks have been on all 3 of the summer school activities. And some of them are new, but I do recognize them from today's march. I'm ready to go. I can kind of see people up on the steps getting ready. Here we go. Oh yeah, there he is up there, angry pacifist. Both the other times I've gone up onto the steps for this, but this time I think I'm going to stay down here at the bottom. Different view. Mic check. Fall south. So they're forming a wall. We are here in Times Square, the fantasy factory of Wall Street. I'm afraid I don't know who Jack Boyle is, so no, I don't know how he's doing. Sorry about that. Financial crisis, debt slavery, union busting, environmental destruction, violence, the People's Alarm, so to create a real state of emergency for the tyrants of the 1%. The People's Alarm for our fear. The People's Alarm goes across the earth to liberate the dreams of the people. We will not be silenced. We will not obey. It's time to wake up from this nightmare. Let's hold hands. Let's get low. Let's rise up on the count of 10. And then we'll bring the people to life. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anticapitalista, 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 anticapitalista,
So that was the people's alarm from the red steps to Times Square, and now we're going to march back to Blaine, I think.
When the banks are crashing down, when the banks are crashing down, oh, when the banks are crashing down. Obey, 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 obey. Occupy Wall Street. 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 Obey, 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 obey. Occupy Wall Street.
Three, this occupation is not leaving.
One, we are the people. Two, we are united. Three, this occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united. Three, this occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united. Three, this occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united. Three, this occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united. Three, this occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united.
So the march stopped here at the bottom of Times Square, and now it's going again. How's it going?
This occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united. This occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united. Three, this occupation is not leaving. One, we are the people. Two, we are united. Its occupation is not leaving. Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town.
Get up, get down. There's a revolution in this town.
Get up! Get down! There's revolution. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down! There's revolution in this town. Get up! Get down!
We got a beat.
Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town!
Occupy, shut it down. New York is the people's town.
Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! New York is the people's town! Occupy, shut it down! I've got to die! Hella, hella, occupy! The system has got to die! Hella, hella, occupy!
The system has got to die. Hella, hella, occupy. All right, you're gonna take the street. I'm not. And they're back on the sidewalk. So we're getting a lot of support from people who are passing us by. It's looking to me like this particular action is getting really positive community feedback, which is great. Education is a right, not just for the rich and white.
Education is a right, not just for the rich and white. Education is a right, not just for the rich and white. Education is a right, not just for the rich and white.
Shit's fucked up. Shit's fucked up the bullshit. Shit's fucked up. Let's fuck up the bullshit.
Fucked up. Let's fuck up the bullshit. Shit. Fucked up. Let's fuck up the bullshit. From Montreal to NYC, education must be free. From Montreal to NYC, education must be free. From Montreal to NYC, education must be free. And we have the lock. We have the light.
So I don't know if you can see the whole line of police trailing the march. Not anymore. Walk forward so I don't bump into somebody.
No bullshit. No borders. No countries. No bullshit. No borders. No countries. No bullshit. No borders. No countries. No bullshit. No borders, no countries, no bullshit. Bank of America, bad for America.
Bank of America, bad for America.
Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Bank of America, bad for America. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town.
So it's like we're going to march around the park maybe.
There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down. There's revolution in this town. Get up, get down.
So you guys can't feel it at home, but I'm feeling kind of a charged energy here. And I almost want to, go do another action. I feel pretty good. There's the only guy. And so people are filing into the park, kind of pouring in, followed by our escort in blue. So we're all congregating here. We might do a recap or something. We're at Bryant Park now.
That was easy enough for you, huh?
Yeah, we picked up a lot of police.
Everybody can join, folks. Drummers work group. How's everybody feel? Saturday, right? Very good, very good. Let's bring it in closer. Come on, let's get Arden closer. We're all about love. We want to be close and sharing around here. Let's cuddle. Awesome. So at this point in time, we want to just have a little bit of report back. We're kind of noticing that we could have a few more folks to kind of step up. And so like what we want to try to focus on is what we can do to help you to step up. We know that each one of you might have great ideas. We had the one action today. We really love it if we had 3 every Saturday, right? Yeah. We want to have big actions every Saturday, right? Yeah. And we have all these folks here. We would like to have more folks behind you. We want to just have this all filled. So we want to just have a discussion to try to figure out what we can do to get more people out, to get some more people involved and help folks step up and doing more action. Because the bottom line, that's what we're all out here for, right? That's right. That's right. So at this time, just start chiming in. Our facilitation team will sit over here. They'll recognize you as you raise your hand. Any ideas is welcome.
I have a question. Are we meeting here or in Central Park next week?
Central Park West.
Park West by the main Columbus Circle?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. How about you guys started walking, right? How about you have a couple of guys like this, and like maybe one will start on the east side, one will start on the west side, and start parks like downtown, and all meet somewhere in the middle. So this way you have, instead of one group like this, you'll have 4, 5, or 6 groups like this, which hence equals more people.
And that's what we're trying to develop here. Right, last Saturday, many of you were on the march. You remember last Saturday we had 3 actions, just like you're talking about. We had 3 actions, and we were able to do that. Where we had more people, we had the 3 actions planned. We had it so that we all did our separate actions, and then we came together as one big group again, and that worked perfectly. That's a great idea. That works real well.
I just thought maybe we could hear from some people who stepped up to coordinate either this week or last week. This week we had 2 other actions planned, but the coordinators backed out at the last minute for various reasons. So maybe it'd be good to hear from some people who did get to step up and what the process was like and what could have been more helpful for you to step up or what worked for you to step up to coordinate an action? Would anyone like to?
So this week was the first time I helped coordinate an action. We were working on the textbook. So we started it last week. We had a relatively large group of stars, but a lot of people were very interested and did drop out. And one thing that I have noticed for being here for a couple of weeks, when you do step up and you do follow through, that's how we get people. That's how we get people to keep coming and to be excited. And that's also how we get other people to step up. So I would definitely encourage people who have not coordinated yet. We usually have a coordinators meeting afterwards where we can do those things. And come up with some ideas. Come up with what you would like to do. Something that you're passionate about is always what works best. For me, I'm very passionate about student loans, so it's very easy for me to plug into this. So find something you're interested in, step up, and that's how we get people to keep coming out. Thanks. And also another thing, anything that will distract, you know how you had bumped into police officers behind you guys? You got that door was all anything that makes the city or with the money, having spent more money is gonna make more of a difference as opposed to just, one do the right thing for people. You got 4 groups like that with 50 cops behind you that equals 200 cops. They have to spend money, which they don't like to do. Anything that'll get you
Okay, we got.
have them spend more money will
I got over here and did
tend to make a bigger
So last weekend, me and Aslan had coordinated an action where. Last weekend, me and Aslan coordinated an action, and really just the day of, when we were doing other people's actions, we had come up, or we were like talking about how we wanted to do something performance-based, and so then we were like, okay, so we'll step up, and then there really is a whole support team. So anything that you really want to do, Occupy has the connections. You're going to be able to do it. And so we ended up, just out of the resources around us, collaborating with Occupy Broadway and different artists who rewrote Broadway songs that all had to do with student debt issues. And then we went and performed them around the city, and it was great. It was like wonderful turnout and everything. Yeah, as far as the process, it was pretty simple. We worked with a few people who had the resources to help us, and then we kept in touch during the week, and then we did it. It's pretty simple. So if you have an idea, it's not going to take a ton of time out of your schedule to be able to do it, and I would encourage anybody to do it.
There's always support and help for Occupy. Like you said, we have many resources. We have just a wonderful group of people who's always ready to jump in and help. So any idea is a good idea.
So, that I'm working with the Marchers level person, and what I learned in school is really what I'm learning now. The best action is to work with the players. And those of you who don't know, Occupy will be marching in the New York City Pride Parade.
Saying that Occupy will be in the Pride Parade.
Sunday, and if you're interested, you can stay afterwards. We're going to have a planning meeting. But I passed out a photo that Stephen was given to me of someone named Hibiscus, who was active in the LGBT community in the 60s, who is now really famous for this photograph of him putting flowers into the gun barrels of the military. And we believe this is where the term flower power came from. So I have this vision of perhaps for Pride or for another action, we could try to create some street flash mob theater where we reenact this, which is something I've always wanted to do, which is, get the police on our side, move them towards the flower power, whatever we decide it is. So if you're interested in that, I'd really like to plan that, and if you could help me plan that, that would be awesome.
Can I add to that about the Pride March? The sponsor of the Pride March is also Wells Fargo Bank. So, as members of Occupy, queer members of Occupy, we also might want to do something about Wells Fargo Bank, who is in the student loan industry. They're basically trying to consolidate student loans with a debit card. So there's other issues aside from flower power, which I think is a great idea. And I love hibiscus, and I think that's beautiful.
Right here. So the thing is, there's a lot of really good ideas, and what happens is, I mean, most people here already know this. Like next week, we're going to have another summer disobedience school, and the people with ideas this week can not only have great ideas, but we can step up and help each other plan it. So if you have an idea for an action and you want to actually see it happen next week, you know, we get the people here and we all come together and we do an action or a number of actions, depending on how many people step up and how many people want to help with planning. So any ideas that people have that they're willing to step up behind, like Angry here just had, and then other people who are interested in that idea can join with them and support them. This is Angry.
Winning the police also is a very real thing right now because out west police departments are buying drones to replace police patrols in rural areas.
So
We should buy a drone.
maybe what we can do, maybe what we should do is, after we popcorn a few more ideas that seem to solidify, we can break off into groups who are interested in each of those ideas. And we can set up to plan these throughout the week. And basically, I mean, don't get scared. Planning involves like a bunch of emails, a few emails, meeting maybe for a meeting during the week, throwing some signs together and coming together next Saturday and having a great time. I mean, it's really very simple. So yeah, let's popcorn some more ideas and maybe get some planning started.
So from what I hear right now, it sounds like you two are very like interested in the outreach for police. You two were interested in the Pride and the Wells Fargo piece to that. So you see how that works? We got two ideas right there. These folks are ready.
For some of disobedience school, I had an idea. I had an idea that for next summer disobedience school, maybe we get a bunch of stories together from students who, or people who are involved with that, these debt issues, who have shared their stories, and we actually get people to maybe on some sort of mic check method, we read them in a public place, and we read a bunch of them. I was thinking that we could do something like that, and I would be willing to help plan that. So, yeah, very good to see you.
I believe at 3 o'clock, are we doing break teach-ins today? 3? Okay, so we're gonna, at 3 o'clock, around 3 o'clock, we're gonna be breaking up into groups for teach-ins. And Occupy, hold on, no, I was about to say that, but I think Occupy University is gonna be doing a teach-in on student debt today at 3 o'clock. And so, stick around, anyone interested in that topic. We'll be talking about debt refusal and student debt and striking debt. And I just want to actually talk quickly on this. Silence equals debt. Building a debtors movement. Sundays in Washington Square Park starting at noon. We've been holding assemblies around debt. And then tomorrow's at 3 o'clock is going to be the first New York City debtors assembly for all debtors. And I'm just going to read right off of here. It's not that long, just real quick, so just indulge me for a moment. Building a debtors movement, June 10th, Washington Square. We all have debt, student debt, mortgage debt, healthcare debt, credit card debt, and more. Debt is the tie that binds the 99%, and it's the primary engine of Wall Street profits. Are the promises we believed in order to take this debt of prosperity, of stability, of enfranchisement, even worth the paper our statements are printed on? Debt is ruining the lives of individuals, families, and communities, while banks get bailed out. We say enough. Join us as we begin to build a people's movement to break the chains of debt and to create new bonds of solidarity. At 12 p.m., Education and Debt Assembly, building a political movement. This is the second assembly on debt and education hosted by Free University, Occupy Student Debt Campaign, and Occupy Theory.
At last Sunday's assembly, more than 50 occupiers, educators, students, and workers came together for a passionate discussion of how the notion of a debt strike might become a connective point for a broad-based political movement. The group consented to reconvene tomorrow at noon to explore concrete steps in moving forward. Specific agenda items will be set on Sunday by the group. Come to this meeting if you would like to help build the strategies, tactics, and messages that will grow this movement. And then I'm almost done. At 3 o'clock will be the first New York City's Debtors Assembly. Share your story, end your shame. The condition of being a debtor is often one of isolation, fear, shame, and silence. The New York City's Debtor Assembly creates a space where we can come out and break this silence. Come to this meeting if you'd like to tell your story about debt, hear the debt stories of others, and learn how we can support each other as we build towards a nationwide debt strike. Strike debt, debt strike. Thank you.
Horizontal pedagogy day. Right here, we're going to have a teaching or a thematic assembly on radical economics. That's right there, and another one on poetry and political feeling. Also right there. So join us at 3.
So I'll ask that other streamer who he is when I get a chance.
Horizontal pedagogy, radical economics, and poetry and political feeling.
Does anybody have a preference about which assembly to sit into?
Yes, we are. Okay.
Let me know.
We were talking about the idea that the Bethesda Fountain was built to celebrate the building of the Croton Reservoir, bringing water, aqueducts, bringing fresh water to New York City.
Eradicated a lot of disease and whatever, and now things like
and it's pure, like
right.
Good drinking water.
But now things like fracking are threatening that. Are threatening the fresh water.
Also, we saw that the Bethesda Fountain is a very habitat area. Lots of
activists for the Bethesda Fountain.
But it's more of a grounding game.
So some kind of action at the Bethesda Fountain or about fracking.
One side of the circle and can't hear the other one.
Doing a grounding game at the beginning. It's not a specific action, but it would just be something that we can participate in that would hopefully draw more people in and people can get engaged in, so that maybe even people in the park might come see what we're doing rather than feel like we already know what we're doing. So I'm working on that. I'll be working if people want to help out.
Of Latin American heroes. So we should go to one in Argentina, because I forgot what company nationalized or privatized their water. So we should say, don't do this and never privatize the U.S. Post Office. If, I'm just spitballing here, but you get my drift, right?
Speak up.
Well, I couldn't really hear our brother over there too well, but what I was thinking is we have the Spectra pipeline that's trying to come into New York City, and something, I don't have an idea at the moment, but I would really like to bring awareness to that and maybe connect that with what you were saying, which I could barely hear.
Sorry.
No, not you, Sam. Yeah, can you repeat it?
Bethesda Fountain was celebrating the bringing of fresh water to New York City with the opening of Croton Aqueduct. And now there's worry that fracking, for example, will completely undermine that. So some kind of action at Bethesda Fountain about fracking, about environmental stuff, about safe drinking water, about health in general, because it stopped a lot of disease when they had fresh water. There's some action, and there's big crowds there always. There's a great outreach on it.
Could we maybe make the circle a little tighter so we can hear each other better?
Good idea. Hey, where are you streaming from, man?
Occupy for Life.
Occupy for Life?
What are you doing?
Lank.tv.
the idea of sharing
Cool.
with an announcement.
On YouTube?
It's Pride
Yeah.
Month, so Pride is going to be doing a planning group meeting at 3 here. I'm sorry that it interrupts the teach-ins like at the same time. It's kind of what we decided on. So anyone who's interested in helping out with Pride, coming up with like cool initiatives, things that we could do as a grade, just come hang out with us. I think we're going to meet over that corner over there next to
Question. Is there much like outreach happening to get people more involved in this, like doing the big things for outreach? Targeted, like really targeted outreach. That's up to everyone. Right, but I find like that when there's a concentrated effort by some people, it's more effective.
So are you saying that you think one of your suggestions is that you would like
That woman doesn't want to be streamed, sounds like.
outreach?
But she was asking about outreach during the week.
You won't have to do it by yourself. That is for sure.
So and the second thing is, I'm actually not staying. I'll be leaving today, but I would like to help with doing some outreach to get more people involved. I live uptown, so I can focus on that area. The second thing is, today is the celebration of Loving versus Virginia. So I don't know if y'all know about that, but like I think 1969 or 1968, there was interracial marriage was made legal. It was legalized today. And so there is a celebration that happens at 23rd Street and East River. It's free and it's until 7 p.m. So I'm just letting y'all know that's going on today. And that's at 23rd and the East River.
Okay. And so, yeah, one of the things that you might want to do before you leave is, if anybody is going to be interested in helping doing outreach for disobedience school, then you might want to see her. You guys can exchange emails, phone numbers, whatever, so that you guys can start working on it. She's going to be working to bottom line it. She has to leave early today, but she's willing to start getting some ideas rolling and how that should work. So if you... So if you just remember to maybe you want to maybe connect with Odd.
So we still have 20 minutes before Occupy University. So just so that we don't maybe lose everyone there, that might be time to split into groups now before then, so people can still go to Occupy University to start bottom lining some of these actions, because a lot came out of it. We had a couple people talk about fracking, and people talked about student debt, and also about pride. So that's 3 right there. Do those people want to raise their hands?
Student debt action.
Hold on. Are we still on? It sounds like we were on announcements.
Well, right now we're going to actually start working to break into groups.
Okay. Is there a time for announcements?
Great.
Sorry, how many announcements are there? Right now, okay, so let's do announcements.
Okay, so a number of folks from various different segments of Occupy, Tech Ops, and outreach and direct action, education empowerment have been working on a project called Where's Wall Street, which is inspired by Judith Butler's call in the second title issue. Do you have one? to map capitalism. That the function of Occupy, more than to win single issue campaigns, such as our allies in the community organization world do, is to paint the entire picture of what is this entire system that is oppressing everyone. And also that we recognize Wall Street isn't just in the financial district, it's in lots of places. So we have a project that's just getting off the ground to map capitalism in all of its various places with our bodies and with our actions. So the idea is quite simple. We will have a website that you can populate
with like a Tumblr, right? You submit documentations of your actions and of descriptions about why this is a site of injustice, and anybody can add to it. So it's like a web thing, and then it's an action thing, and a lot of the actions from here could go on it. We had our first meeting. It was great. The next meeting is Tuesday at 6. We don't have a location yet, so if you would like to come, I just hand this around, put your email address on it, and we'll be in touch, because it's really wide open. The idea is that it is intended to be what Occupy is from the beginning be very good at, which is open-ended. It's something that people can do across the country. It's something that anybody's imagination can fill and make what it is. So I'll just go ahead and pass this around, and if you want to be a part of it, where's Wall Street?
So I have a couple of quick things, but one of them is more of a question. There are 3 kind of public figures that want to come and give and have a teach-in at 3 p.m. on June 30th. Norman Finkelstein. On July 7 is Gayatri Spivak, and on July 14 is David Graeber. What I've been realizing is that when we end and 3 o'clock comes around, we break out in a lot of groups. It would be nice if we can find a way that at least in the beginning of that sit-in, we can have a shared sit-in, because they really do want to facilitate the conversation of sharing, and it'll be open-ended. So the question is, how can we make something like that happen? Because I know people in the Open University, Occupy University, they have these things set up. So that's a question I'm throwing out, but I already have them committed to June 30th.
So what I was suggesting is, obviously our circles are very open, and then depending on the vibe, like if the initial commitment is there, and depending on how people feel, there can be other breakouts or whatever.
Is that okay? So June 30th is Norman Finkelstein, and he's going to be talking about different tactics that we can use. He just finished the book on like revisiting the whole Gandhian methods and how, just like revisiting that. July 7th is Gayatri Spivak. July 14th is David Graeber.
I have one quick announcement that I should break up. There's a body autonomy ride with OWS Bike Coalition at Time's Up, meeting 5:30 p.m. at Raspberry Park on the waterfront. Then we're ending the after party at Red Lantern, which is free admission, and there's going to be beer, there's going to be a bike dance, we're going to pass the hat to Cal, an organization that brings bicycles to minority and women communities. So, pass flyers, there's a little wet in the fountain.
Oh, that's so
You
important.
announced
Yeah, that's really big.
line. Could you raise your hand and say again what it is in a loud, clear voice?
So now they're going to break out into planning groups for next week. I'm not going to sit in on any of those. I don't want them to have their confidentiality when they do that. So what I'm going to come back at 3 for one of the assemblies. If you have a suggestion, there's going to be student debt, there's going to be poetry, there's going to be horizontal pedagogy, and one other thing.
Relating to the courts,
Hang on.
a bunch of our friends from D17 Action are coming up in court on Monday in the morning, and it'd be really amazing to show solidarity if people showed up at 100 Center Street at like 9:30 and flood the courts. It makes a difference. Monday morning. It's not 100. Oh, please clarify.
we're at 346 Broadway.
Yes.
Part 37, 4th floor.
Yeah.
346 Broadway,
4th floor.
4th floor,
Jury 7.
Jury 7.
You have to go around the corner from. It's like there's an entrance on Broadway. You can't go in. You have to go around on the side street to get in.
Yeah, on Leonard Street. It's on Leonard Street.
There you go.
Time, any time.
And the time is 9 o'clock for it on Monday.
9:30.
So
9:30.
So let's do 10 minutes for these breakouts, and then we'll gather back together here at 257. So again, that's fracking over there with the flag, student debt here, and pride with angry pacifists here.
Okay, so they are going to do their breakout groups, and like I said, I'm not going to stream any of those. I would like to stream one of the assemblies. There's going to be poetry, horizontal pedagogy, debt, and one other that I forgot. You guys heard it though. If you have a preference, put it on the little message board or whatever it is, the comments. I'm going to take the stream down, come back in like 10 minutes. If you don't want to join me, this is going to be actually my last day in New York, streaming in New York. I'm moving to the West Coast here pretty soon. If you'd like to support my stream and me continuing my stream on the West Coast, you know, feel free to donate on the WePay thing on my my page, my Lank.tv page. Okay, I'll be back in 10.